Everyone, welcome back to PHP tutorials. Today is the first lecture and this is Ali Raza, and today I'm going to demonstrate what is PHP and why we use PHP and why it is so beneficial, and I'm covering all these particular topics in this particular lecture. Okay, so let me first talk about PHP. PHP is basically abbreviated as hypertext preprocessor, or you can call it personal homepage, right? And this is a scripting language, or you can say a server-side scripting language, just like ASP.NET. Okay, so what you do with ASP.NET, the same task you can do with PHP, hypertext preprocessor. So basically PHP is a server-side scripting language, and it is used to create web applications, and inside these web applications you can be able to develop a website that can interact, that can have the interaction with the user, and user can perform the operations and different things that you do on a particular website, like YouTube, like Facebook, like all other websites where you can do the particular actions. Okay, so that's what a little quick introduction about PHP. Now let's talk about some different terminologies that we should know before starting PHP. The first thing that we should know is the what is server and what is a client. So let me tell you, a server is a thing that can give, and a client is a thing that can ask. In short, a server is one who responds, and a client is one who requests. So when you ask something or when you type a URL on your browser, so you are acting as a client because you are asking something from the server, and then the server responds back the required result that you have requested from the server. So that's the whole process that happened when you type a URL on a web browser, right? So PHP is used to handle these type of situations, the request and the response that come in and then that go out, and how to go and how to come. So these are the things that are handled. Now let's talk about how PHP works. So PHP, because it's a server-side scripting language, so PHP requires a server to execute itself. So you cannot run PHP without a server. Just like Microsoft ASP.NET, Microsoft ASP.NET requires a server when it executes its application. So there it was IIS, Internet Information Service, and here in PHP you need a server that is known as the Apache server, right? So without Apache server you cannot be able to execute the PHP script. So the first thing that we need is the Apache server. Without that Apache server you cannot be able to run PHP. So point to be noted. Now where you can find the Apache server, there are multiple softwares that you can use on Windows platform to get the Apache server and to install the PHP and to run the MySQL. So let me tell you, the first software that you need to run PHP, that is the XAMPP server. Okay, XAMPP, XAMPP server. And when you download, and it's free of cost and it's open source, so you can download it in Windows platform with respect to the version, let's say 32-bit or 64-bit, whatever your PC is. So you can download that specific version from, write it on Google, XAMPP server. So you can download it from there, and it's free of cost. The next thing is the XAMPP server. First I have mentioned the XAMPP server, XAMPP, and then I'm mentioning the another server that is known as WAMP, WAMP. Okay, so these are the things that you can download and install it on your PC. So after installing these things, you can automatically get the PHP, you can automatically get the MySQL, and you can automatically get the Apache server already installed in your PC. So just one thing you have to install. You cannot install both of the things. Only one of the software that I have mentioned, let's say XAMPP or WAMP. From any of the two, you can install any of the two for your particular environment and domain. Okay, so we'll see with the XAMPP environment, XAMPP, and when you install that XAMPP, you will automatically get PHP, MySQL, and Apache server. So in order to start PHP, you just open your XAMPP server and then start your particular server, Apache server, and then you can be able to execute your PHP script. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you have understood how to start PHP and which software you require. And one more thing that I must tell you, that the IDE that you can use for writing PHP, there are many IDEs. You can use simple Notepad, you can use Sublime text editor, and you can use Dreamweaver also for writing PHP. Okay, because PHP is a server-side scripting language, so apart from PHP you can also write HTML, you can also write jQuery, you can also write JavaScript, and you can write also AngularJS. So all the things are working together. You can use Bootstrap along with the website, because you are creating a website ultimately, so you need everything in conjunction. So I request to all my students who are listening to me that please do revise your HTML, do revise your CSS, do revise your JavaScript, and all the supporting technologies that we need to create a website. Okay, so that's all for today. We'll continue further in the next lectures with some practical stuff. So thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.